Here's 3 things I didn't realize that would hold me back this year. Number 1, consuming too much and applying too little. I was watching podcasts, reading books, hanging around the right people, and doing what I thought I was supposed to be doing. But the truth was, I wasn't doing anything with what I learned. And someone told me something one day, and it changed my perspective on everything. He asked me, is knowledge power? And of course I said yes, and he said no. The application of knowledge is power. And ever since that day, everything that I learned, I started applying to my life. You can't just read and watch things and expect it just to work in your life. You have to actually take action and make it work in your life. Now, it is a fact that what works for others may not work for you. But if you never try or take that first step, how would you ever know? Because you may find a way that works specifically for you. So instead of me just reading books, I started putting myself in situations where I had no choice but to apply the things that I learned into my life. And I had to truly hold myself accountable, and although I'm actively still learning how to apply them, it still brought in a lot of value for me this year. Number 2, expecting results without structure. I had big goals and aspirations, but I didn't have a system. No discipline, no focus, just hope. And hope isn't a strategy. You cannot build consistency without structure, and you can't expect results from habits you never created. I used to say I was going to read a book every day, but that was an unrealistic expectation. Life is unpredictable. One day I might be so busy I won't be able to open up my book. And if I do have time to open up my book, I may just quickly read it and not gain actual knowledge. So I have to realize, instead of trying to force these tasks upon myself, I have to learn how to make it work for me. So I started reading twice a week. And that helped me stay focused and actually finish reading books. Because anybody can open up a book, but not everyone can finish a book. And taking my time, taking notes, underlining things, and actually digesting and allowing these words that I'm reading to solidify in my life. And number 3, letting small distractions steal big opportunities. The little things that I thought didn't matter was stopping me from getting the blessing God was trying to give me. Sometimes it's not the big stuff holding you back, it's the small things you can't give permission. I remember one time I had a photography company and I was bringing in a good amount of money. And I feel like every entrepreneur goes through this phase when you tell someone about your goals and they tell you that's not realistic. I remember a lady told me that I'm not going to go far with that, not knowing that I was investing to other things with that money. But I let her opinion change my perspective on photography and ended up slowing me down in my business. And ever since that day, I made a promise to myself that I will no longer listen to people that didn't do or trying to do what I'm trying to do in my life. Your goals are your goals, your dreams are your dreams. God gave you that vision for a reason. Continuously pursue it. You don't have to have 8 degrees to feel accomplished. That's just what society put over our heads. And yeah, you may have people that think they're above everyone because they have these certificates or that $1 million business, but we're all equal. There's no boundaries, no elitism, no classism, or no intellectualism in God's eyes. Man creates hierarchies, God doesn't. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you follow and share this with someone that needs to hear this. Also, if you're interested in my mentor program, DM me the word life.